know if this video's for you or for me. I really don't know.
Problem with life is that too many people want to live at the end, you know, when the credits are about to roll. And that's the end. You know, people want that. They want that. And it's like, you don't remember all the hardships of the movie, right? Like, you don't remember, you remember, badass fight, but you don't remember the hours and months. Like, you don't see that in 2 hours of a movie. But, like, literally in that movie, just to play that character, they had to do that. And they're just playing that character that was based on a real person. And then even if they were a fake person, you know what I mean? So it's like, everybody wants to live in the end. And they want to be like, yeah, I'm that guy. I'm on top. Oh, yeah, who's next? Who's next? Movie 2's coming out, you know? And it's like, no, dude, there's no movie 2. It's always movie fucking 1. Every day. So do it to the fucking fullest because you only have one chance. You only get one. You only have one fucking chance. What are you doing? Do something.
Probably just had the biggest eye-opening... No, I did have the biggest eye-opening experience ever of my entire life on this fucking shit, bro. With the fucking universe here and my fucking mirror and myself, talking to myself, and while I talk to my brothers and my... Dude, so much has been happening. It's ridiculous. I can't even begin to explain and unravel it to your mind. It's so incomparable. Like, an hour ago, a day ago, if you told me I'd be here, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, yesterday? Like, if you told me what happened today, I'd be like, no. You're fucking lying. No, I'm not. A day's a lot. I really gotta go to bed, but my mind's moving at like 1,000,000 miles per hour, and it's just because of everything. I don't know. I figured out a lot of things. The best you remember someone is the worst they did to you, as well as the devil's in the details, and you're the devil of your own life.
Disclaimer, this is a hemp and cannabis channel made for 18 plus accounts. I'll leave it at that and give you time to exit now if needed. For everyone else, let's cruise to Mars. Yo, today is going to be the 30th video that goes on my channel, although one is privated, and I also had to change a video yesterday because it was the one with the Freddie Dredd and a Lil Darky song, and I had to mute that part specifically, which kind of sucks. Casey Neistat just put up a video a couple hours ago, 3 things I learned from 800 days of vlogging, so I'm about to finish that video. I did a brand new kind of morning routine, which was like the power hour thing. It was, I have it written down here, so it's like 20 minutes each thing, I guess, technically. So you work out right away, like you get out of bed, workout. Then you have self-reflection, prayer, or meditation. You do that for 20 minutes. Then you have 20 minutes of mirror affirmation where you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, hey, I love this, blah, 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 pretty much. Then another 20 minutes of growing your mind, so just learning something for the day. Then I also have another thing I wrote for manifestation and scripting, and we're going to see how that kind of works, and maybe we'll do something on that. But this channel really isn't about all that, so maybe I won't, but we'll see. If it does, then maybe I'll make a video on it someday. But a thing you have to know is if you are manifesting and or scripting, you still have to put in the work, and I'm putting in the work every single day, obviously. So it's a little bit, I've already been doing things, I already feel that, I already know it's coming, and I already do believe in it, and I have, but now saying it even more is like opening my mind more, like it's in the present, because they say time isn't a dot, it's a line. So you're all existing at the same time because you can only exist in the moment. So you are your future self and your past self, so you can just go ahead and say, I am rich because me, my present self, knows my future self will be. And that's kind of how it works. And it also retrains your mind to like where if you're saying you can or can't do something, now that's true. So if I'm like, oh man, I can't edit that well, now my future self is also saying that. So I have to say, dude, I can edit. Like I'm one of the best editors I know. I'm gonna just keep getting better, and you know what I mean. And it's kind of like rewiring your whole mind so you believe in it, and your future self is saying it. It's kind of a weird process, but it actually has some science behind it. And like I said, since I'm someone who already puts that work in every single day, I already work out, I already work on my stuff, I already have been doing some things for a certain amount of years, that now, yes, it is bound to really take off, especially usually once you hit that 6 to 10 year mark in a lot of businesses is when you start to see a lot of stuff. Anyway, though, good morning, bonjour, I'm Timo Cruz, your host of Timo's Cruise to Mars. We're going to cruise to Mars today. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. I don't have anything specifically planned. So we're going to kind of go with the flow today. But yeah, I'm going to finish this. We're still editing. It just hit 12 right now. And we're majority of the way done. We're at 23 minutes. We have a couple minutes left. And we got some really cool edits going on for like the music part and the smoking part. Looks really sick. I kind of want to make it even better in the future. Maybe add more slows, more speed ups, shit like that instead of just cuts. But this is definitely going to be really good. And now it's 12:01. We got the background change for the focus, which is pretty dope that iPhone has that. But now I know it's 12:01, and you already know what 12:01 is. Happy 12:01, happy MarZ's birthday, as well as my own. Let's get on with the day. So actually, I forgot. This video that I just put up and edited is the 30th video. So this is the 31st video, meaning this is the first time it's back to... Well, no, because is it the 6th today? Or is it the 7th? Hold on. The 6th today, but it was the 6th when we started putting videos up. Now, we started making videos way before that because I had so many to do, and then I lost so many, and there's one privated, so it does look like there isn't one up, and then I had to skip another day because that one was privated, so I couldn't put out a video that day, so I had to put up 2, and then private one, and then I didn't have another one for another day, so it still looks like I'm missing some. Really, it's still been it's been a month, man. It's been a month. It's been that 30, today's the 31. It's been a month. It's been a month, okay? But we've only been uploading straight for a month. We haven't been recording every day for a month. So it's been about, a week since we've been doing this? Let me check really quick. So yeah, it's been about a week since I've been strictly every single day recording at least a video, editing it, and putting it up. It's been about a week. So we still have another 3 weeks, and then we'll have a month of that, but it's been a month of at least them coming out every single day. So that's a milestone. Hooray. Hooray. Okay. For the applause. For the applause. It's all right. Now, we have the new stuff, right? What's happening now? So, what's happening now is we're going to have a month every day of us doing it. And that's going to be an even bigger milestone. Because it's one thing to upload a video every day and then just kind of go to doing like 1 a week, 2 a week, 3 a week, 4 a week. That's one thing. But to do a video every single day, edit and record is a lot. No matter who you are, really, it's a lot. You know what I mean? Unless you just don't edit it and put it up and you just record like a 5-minute video, then even then, though, it's like, well, what do I talk about? What do I do? So it's kind of weird doing this and just jumping into it. It wasn't really meant to be like this. But we're just getting to that point now. Probably going to chop a lot of this shit up, but it is what it is. Today, we're just having a good time like every other fucking day. I don't know. So I'm not going to explain exactly what's going on until tomorrow, but just know that today is a self-care day. And right now I got mad snacks for some reason. So they're mostly not super unhealthy. These probably aren't the best, but I mean, whatever. We have one day. Still working out every morning. My new morning routine, like I kind of told you guys earlier, is like super on point right now. And we're going to talk about what's going on either tomorrow or in the near foreseeable future. So depending on where I am and where it gets me, we might be smoking in this video or we might not. I can't say I promise I know, and I can't say what's going to happen today or tomorrow right now. So, sorry, but I'm watching Wednesday, and it's fucking dope. I love it. And I burnt myself in some fucking steam, and that shit fucking hurts so bad. I love you guys, and we're going to be all good. So, yeah. Yo, that shit looks fucking sick. Yo. Alright. So, I'm sure you guys know, because it's probably either in the title by now or you probably are guessing it, and it's true. I don't know, this is definitely awesome, bro. This is definitely sick. It's not like crazy in yet, but I'm getting to that point where everything feels tingly and like, especially my feet, and like I feel antsy. Like, what the fuck? I don't feel tired at all. Like, you know what I mean? Because with some stuff you feel like mad tired, but right now, I don't feel tired at all. And like, the colors and shit, it's not like super hitting yet. I could turn off that light maybe. I also have the mirror over there. So I'm like, people said don't look in the mirror because of certain reasons, and then do look in the mirror because of certain reasons. But
I'm gonna just basically wait it out and to take it all full on eventually, and then do with whatever when that comes. But for now, we're just chilling. I'm feeling great. I'm finishing up my food, watching Wednesday, and I'm breaking it all down. And oh my god, it's such a put together. I really don't think this is for everything, so I don't want to give Netflix this much credibility, because if it is this much, Netflix, you might be turning it around, because for a while you were losing it. Might be turning around. My throat kind of hurts a little bit, so I'm fucking feeling it. But basically, right, this whole show is like, it's so amazing, because every little thing from the godly like acting to like the way like she like looks, she's like looking hard, right, for a second, and then she like switches her gaze, but she doesn't do that, right, but she does that for a split second, and her eyebrows just like go down, like, wait, and she looks back up, and in that split second, what it basically said was, you let your guard down, now you're bringing your guard back up. But why are you bringing your guard back up? Well, because you don't understand the situation, because you're confused, right? So this is just psychology, right? You're confused, so she's confused. Why is she confused? Oh, because she doesn't know. It was like her counselor asking about her mom and her, or something. I don't know. Something in her. I don't know. But all I know is the emotions that she felt during that time, it portrayed just that quick. And it's so perfectly done, because I feel like I've never seen any Addams Family movie or series or anything, so I don't really know much about them. I just know their names, the Addams Family, and they used to do like the snap thing, and I know of Wednesday, but I don't really know much about her. So I'm kind of figuring all these things out about her. Like, she speaks Italian, she knows all of Machiavelli, so she's probably read all his scriptures and everything. Like, that's kind of crazy to think about. And letting herself almost die in that way, and then saying, oh, I would have saved myself, to the guy, it also kind of proves that point. Well, she has that knowledge of Machiavelli, and if you know who Machiavelli is, so it's all like scriptured to like, it's all in the script, man, the whole time. This person who probably never had any thought put into her, now every single little movement, every single when she takes her glance off you and then gazes back up, you know she's putting up a wall, because she's so young that she doesn't understand, but she's so rich and knowledgeable that she understands. You know what I mean? So she understands everything, but she hasn't had it happen to her. She hasn't experienced it firsthand. That's why she's so like that. You know what I mean? That's why she's like that. That's why she only wears black and she only does that. I mean, look at me, right? Like, obviously, I've been there, so I know what it's like. And now that I can see that from this point of view, and I can break it down being in that standpoint on the complete outside point of view of just being the editor, now I know what they're trying to portray. I know how they're not how they're it's almost like the acting is almost too good, to where the point where it's like Jenna, are you good? Like, Jenna Ortega, I hope you're good. I knew about her before all this. My fucking blanket's getting all messed up. I knew about her before all this, and I seen her in You, and then that show, I didn't even recognize it was her, but she was super young in that show, and that's weird that she was always, I think she was like 16. I don't know if she was at the time in real life, but in the show she was 16. Whatever, so there's like The Fallout, and then there's You. I don't remember exactly when You came out, and then when I saw it. Either way, though, so in the past, she was in other stuff, and she was already talking about, like, oh, how guys want to fuck the teenager, and it's kind of weird now, because, like, yeah, she's 20, but, like, or is she 19? I think she's 20, but I just turned 25, bro, and I feel almost weird looking at her like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, you're really young. You know what I mean? And it's not that she's not pretty. It's just that, okay, listen. This bed is mad soft. Okay. So it's not that she's not pretty or anything. It's just that that's it. It's like it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Wow, I don't know where I'm kind of going with all this. All that just to say, basically, the acting in this is really good. And Jenna Ortega, I hope you're really good mentally, physically, everything. Hope you're taking care of yourself, because it takes a lot to put that much into your work. And I understand, maybe you're used to that or something like that, or even the guy who's editing
might be like, wow, yeah, like I'm used to editing all this stuff every single day, but like, yeah, me too. So I'm telling you, like, I see your work. I see what you do. I see that it's fucking hard to act. It's hard to sing. It's hard to have music come in. And then when the I don't know if it was the music people, probably the music people and the editor together probably did it in some way, but it was perfect from when, okay, Wednesday tries to get up. She's like, okay, we're done. But then the light comes up, right? So you visually see Wednesday get up. So you see the darkness taking over the screen, just like a shadow. But then you hear, and all of a sudden the screen changes when you hear, because it's J-hooked, right? So you start to hear the brightness peeking in, and then it flips. Now you're back at the counselor. When you're at the counselor, now you hear that brightness and you see it fully, so it registers in your mind. Oh, right? That's what it sounds like. Boom. That's what it sounds like to your brain. Boom. And in your mind, all you're doing is perceiving it in 1 second. You're like, boom. You're like, oh, cool. But really, that's what just happened in your mind. That's really what just happened. So they're taking those like parts of your brain specifically, and that's why they say the riches are in the niches, because they're taking that specific part of your brain that knows all that, and they're like, boom, and they're just poking it. And you're like, boom, and you know exactly what that means just from that. And that's why people do what I do. And if you're someone who wants to do it, you should do it too. But it's why people do that. It's why they edit and they become someone who wants to be good in this industry. It's because they're so like in tune with that you know what I mean? And they might not even be that much, they might not even be that great, but they're that much better than me. And I see that. And I know that you could pay me $1 million a day right now, and I probably couldn't get to that level. At least not as fast as they did. And consistently like putting that out, you know what I mean, per episode. It's not just a movie. It doesn't end. It's not like, okay, but even in a movie you say, oh, well, you work, 2-3 years on a movie, which is like 2-3 hours long, right? That's a lot. Well, think about a show now. They only take a year in between, really, a couple months, if that, you know what I'm saying? And then they're just making all these episodes. So it's really hard to do that fast. So shows are hard to make and they're hard to maintain, fresh ideas. So everybody's at the top of their game. This guy, the top cinema guy, the top sound guy, the top music guy, the top actors, that's why it's so special. That's why Hollywood is so special. That's why LA is so special. And that's why the world is so special. But that's why people think it's so easy, is because I can do this every day. But could I be as good as that? I don't know. I could, yeah, if I did what he did every single day. But could he do what I do every single day and just make it on his normal life and make his normal life? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, it's almost like he's bred in a different world. I'm bred in a different world. Everybody wins in some ways. You can have anything you want in the world, but you can't have everything in the world, right? So you might be like, I have everything. I have everything I want. You have everything you want. Everything you want. But you don't have everything that I want, or that he or she or they want. So in life, man, that's why it's better to like, it's kind of hard to say. Like, should you judge people and get like that first kind of like look at them and be like, oh man, you know what I mean? Or should you not judge people at all? And I totally said I wasn't going to look at myself in the mirror, and I can see myself in the camera, so like it doesn't even make sense. But whatever. So it's just like, wow, I don't know. This is too much. This is too long. I'm ending it. Fuck it. I just realized something on accident. So when you're someone who like wanted to go to LA or whatever, kind of like I feel crazy right now, so it's kind of weird like doing all this stuff. But not that I was doing that. But
Biggest problem in life, period, is that everybody wants to live at the end of the movie without going through the hardships of the climax. But people that have it don't know that the good part is the journey, okay? The good part's the journey. That's why they say it's not the destination, it's the journey, because it's about the movie, it's about the experience. It's not about the end. If there was a movie just based on the end of the movie and everything was perfect, you'd be like, this is fucking bullshit. This is fake. So every movie, being that it has a happy ending, should be every day for you. Every scene for you, every room for you needs to be that. And that's what it is, because that's your movie, that's your day. And you being like, I'm broke, or I'm fat, or I'm this, you are, because you suck. But if you're like, dude, I'm great, I'm amazing, now you're amazing, look at that. What? Crazy, dude. Live it up.
So basically, it's all about time, but it's funny, we were just thinking about time because we were like, time is fake, bro. Time is not real. It's real, but like, it's not. Like, this is time? Come on now. What the fuck is time, bro? No, who gives a fuck about time? We're beating time's ass. Look how good I look. Look how good you look, right? Because one of us is always as old as young as we are, right? Every fucking day. Someone's struggling just as much as someone's coming up. And right now, I'm on the come up, and my younger brother, he's on the come down, son. I know it's hard for him. But you do have to go through that. So make it through that. Damn, so maybe I should talk to my little brother. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But either way, man, I know. Look out for you. Look out for your people. And look out for the species or whatever the fuck. Because just love each other, man. What the fuck? Stop being weird. All in all, with this amazing day I've had for myself. This amazing day. What do I got to do now tomorrow? And I know what I'm doing right now is procrastinating for tomorrow's energy to be able to edit the video. I gotta go to bed. You can never live it up forever. There's always a yin and a yang. That's what life is, man. So have a time for bed. Have a time to wake up. Have a time to work out. Have a time to do all this stuff. I got so much done today. If I would have started other things and stopped procrastinating, yeah, it would have been better. But now this energy is solved. I thought I had every fathomable thing fixed in my life, basically. But energy was not there. So now, room's redone. With the dogs, with the family. Everything's just like... It was like up here. And now it's like... It's just like finally, like everything, it could have burst, and now it's like, it's just so clear and fucking clean, and I can live, even though I gotta work tomorrow, I know, but it was for that, you know. Next. Another thing I just learned is that we all run on autopilot to the point where you don't even know that you run on autopilot. It's getting hard to speak. So basically, I went and I took a hit of this. Took the mouth tip out, put it back in without even thinking about it, while watching, listening, not just to the music, but to the voices and to every little, right, all the details of everything. But also being in the mindset of having to take it all in at once at the same time of a normal, sober mind. And doing that at the same time and realizing why they're both so special and why two sides in one coin. And it's almost like everything is two to make something good, and I don't know what that exactly is, but that's maybe what I was missing. We're ready to develop as a species. That's what it is. And I got it on camera. That was really weird. That's what I figured out. That's really weird. The weirdest thing in life is that everybody wants the same thing, and that nobody knows how to get it, because it's always the exact opposite. People that know how to get what you want, and then you try to chase them and try to chase them, and it's like, you'll never have this. They'll never come together. Ever. They'll never come together. That's what life is. It's constantly chasing like this thing, and you'll never be able to be this and this. Like, no, you can't do it. So it's the fact that everybody wants to live at the end of the movie without experiencing the hardships in the movie. Dude, all I know is literally this is all of us right now. This is, I'm you, you're me, you're me, you're me, you're him, you're them, you're look, this is you. This is literally you. This is literally you. This little fucking thing right here. This little fucking thing. That's what you are. Right? And it's funny, when I said that, you're also seeing me in the video you're watching, being recorded by another one of you, and there's a star on my face representing, the fucking, it's the same fucking thing no matter where I go in my room. So it's just like when I was mixed faded before, and they were like, you're really never a guy that leaves his room. You really are never a guy that leaves his room. You're atoms walking in space, creating other atoms. We're creating everything. The universe isn't forever expanding or retracting. It is because we are, and then it's not when we don't need it, and it just trails off. And if you're dust that gets swept out, you get swept out, and if not, you get swept back in eventually, and then it makes more shit.
So I just got on the bed. Ooh, excuse me. And I went to use the bathroom. It was so cold. But like now, like getting back in my room, in my bed, and like being barefoot and being naked, it almost feels good because I know like what it's like to feel those things. I know that they don't feel good all the time, but sometimes when you're high, you want to be cold. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. And now it's like I get back into the bed and it's like I have these cozy blanket that smells so good and they're stitched so well and just everything like about them is so perfect. And it's just like, damn, I've come this far in my life to where like I didn't even know I would care about this to the point I am now where like I have to care about every little fucking thing and I'm becoming the devil because I'm caring about the details. But if I didn't care about the details, well, I would just be trampled over another devil, you know? Someone else would be there. There's never an empty throne in hell.
So I keep trying to like record this and say it. And it's so long though. It's so long. You can't fit it in your mouth, and you just need to not have a mouth to say it all because it's so much. Like, it's so much. Oh my God, it's so much. But it's like everybody is nobody, nobody's everybody. Yes, the universe isn't fucking. The universe is just a shop. And we're just dust, particles getting reused. As well as you're the person using the dust particles, sweeping and swapping. And so that's all the universe is. It's a mite. It's everything. We're everything. You play your part. This thing, play this part. And its part in the universe. It's always here. The universe. Oh, that's weird. There's no way that I just looked at myself and basically had a conversation in the mirror without even saying a word. Except to myself. But I understood it. No. Hold on. It's even weirder now because now I'm recording what I'm saying, but I'm not thinking it. Oh, wait a second. This is weird. Time is fake. Time is fake? No, but time doesn't matter. Time's irrelevant. It's all about now. Okay, well that doesn't help me though. That still doesn't help me. I need more. I need something more. So I got oh my fucking God. So yeah, we run on autopilot so much that we don't even know that we run on autopilot. We run on autopilot. Like, literally, it's so hard to say that because I'm wired to like, you're not wired. Think about it this way. You see headphones, what do you think? Music. But you don't think that you think that. You just think it. So you're like, headphones, music, ear, listen, play. Right? And then if it doesn't play, you're like, why no play? It's just your caveman mind on a different thing. All to say that we run on autopilot. Like when we see this, it's like drink, watch. It's just this, it's this. We're just seeing, I need food. I feel hungry, I need to eat, I need to be something else. That's what this is. I need to be something else. So here's what I am in the universe, right? I'm specifically the one DNA strand, little molecule, little fiber being, and everything that you're seeing is made up of those little things. You might be like, I can't see those little things because they're so... You're seeing them. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're dumb. You're seeing it. This is all layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of thought out, meticulous projects and concepts that we've been putting together since the beginning of time without even thinking about it. I'm here because at one point there was just like some bone marrow, like didn't even know what to call itself, and now it's this thing we call life is the next step to evolution. I guess that's what God is. That's what life is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's our breakthrough. That's what it is. It's our breakthrough. It's we're stuck and we need to gain wings or something. I don't fucking know. Okay, so this sounds so weird, but this is what the devil is. Watch, look at this. So this is what the devil is. Look. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I realized I looked really fucking stupid. But like, that's what it is. You're just like, you're like, and then you like walk in, you know, make sure you step with your left, right, and it's not to say that as a military thing, but it's to say that like everything is perfect. Everything, the hat, everything to the seam, the stitch, everything is perfect. You look amazing, you look ravishing, and the only reason you look like that is because you struggled for 30 hours every single day looking at yourself like, fuck, I gotta do something, I gotta work out, I gotta do something. And that one moment you had was you working out every day for 10 years straight, and then another working out your mind for another 20 years straight, and now you're there. That's the devil. That's the devil. That's what life is. The devil is also God. God's the devil. It's all this. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. So here's the difference between guys and girls. It's very long. I'm watching Wednesday, but as you can see, doesn't matter. This is the light. This is the dark. Now, I showed you that. It doesn't matter. Just listen. So basically, you have two sides. You have one side, a person who's trying to basically like change everything in their life. Like, look at how all this is so bright. She's so colorful. She's so pretty and perfect. And every little thing is perfect. And she doesn't give a fuck. Right? It's dark. It's gloomy. But that's how the world is. So she's trying to make the world better. She's trying to keep the world the same. Who's right? Who's wrong? They're both fucking wrong. It's somewhere in the middle. And it's what that is. It's all the world is. It's all everything is. It's all anything is. That's all music is. The whole big orchestra thing leading up to this, it's energy fighting, people sending their send-offs and then doing their best part the best they can to become this one little point for 1 second, and then boom, it goes back out, and then everyone hates each other again. That's it. Apparently I'm a veiny bitch, but what this has taught me, above all else, is that the scariest thing about the real world is that you can't put a monster in a dark spot, in a corner, covered with light, behind a mirror, trapped behind a reflection that you can only choose to see when you want to. It is your own eyes, because your eyes are like a reel of everything you've ever lived. And that's how you know if you look into somebody's eyes and they're just black and you're just like, what the fuck? Like something's up with you. You know what I mean? Everything's perfect. Like, what else do I need? What do I want? But it's just like, tomorrow's a new day, man. Gotta get after it. The way they're trying to like show me and explain to me and have the 3 different answers to 3 different questions all at the same time because I forget to post them. Whoa, I actually didn't even have to breathe there. I could have kept talking forever, it felt like. Bro, there's no time here. There's no time here. What? This is... Hold on. What? There's literally time here. Dumb. Thought there was no time. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. But see, now I'm floating into this other side of me and I'm going to the dark. See, I should be doing that. I should be over here, like on this side, and see, automatically I have a smile on my face. But in reality, life is both. And I guess that's what everything in life is. And that's why art is art. And I am Cruz, because Cruz is art. Timo Cruz, since I was born. My name came from an artist from... What do you guys think is more real? Do you think, like, hearing that noise is more real than seeing there's a me trapped on the other side and, like, he's trying to get out? Like, who made up that law to say that our world is more real than that world? Right? Don't fuck with mirrors. That's all I learned. Mirrors are fucking weird, man. That's all I know. There's something weird about them. I don't like them. Let me ask you this really quick. Hopefully I saved my last video. I really hope I did. Everything I'm doing is like catching up to me from 3 minutes ago, so it's really weird. I don't feel myself breathing right now. It's really awkward. If you get high to escape, but you're always high, what are you escaping from? Not like, no, what are you escaping from? But like, no. everything's blank. Like, what are you escaping from? You gotta fill up your mind with something. And if you're always escaping, it's just gonna be nothing. So, the beauty of getting high is you are finally climaxing, but you're not. You're always getting ready for that moment almost. Almost. There's something else I'm missing. I don't know what it is, but we're getting there. So to answer the question, who's the devil? What is the devil? The devil is order in chaos. It's like, I guess that's the one thing you could say the military taught me. These weird transitions I know, they're so weird and kooky. It's weird. It's just the way I'm thinking. So you can really understand it. But yeah, you're the devil. You're the worst in your life and the best in your life. And your partner is most likely the exact opposite of you. Not the same, but you want it to be the same. And that's why you're always chasing your tail. And that goes for not just love, but for every other emotion. But there's only two emotions, and that's fear and love, and everything else is another dimension added on top of that. So it's really just yin and yang. It's really just two things doing this. That's all it is. If it's more than that, it's more dimensions. Time doesn't matter. It gets too complicated after time. It's like 3 dimensions is enough. Let's just fucking evolve. Like, that's what that is. Let's just let it do. So I don't know if this is the biggest answer to anything ever, and I say this really lightheartedly, but somebody, I mean, you can tell me. You are this, right? This is you. Whatever you're looking at on the camera right now is you. So, explain that. Well, I'm telling myself and explaining it to myself at the same time, because I am you, you are me, we are us. We're all the same, literally, not actually, but yes. And it's really weird, and I can see like the young me, the old me, the dark me, the light me, everything in between. We're all the same. So it's like, just be good and just love each other, because what the fuck, what else would we be doing? Why? It doesn't matter what language or what we look like. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. Just fucking love each other and evolve. I don't know.
Anyway, back. Focus. I gotta focus. So, watching Wednesday still. It's been probably like 3 hours, episode 1, because I'm just going back and forth and I'm analyzing it. It's like what I do when I edit every single morning, and I'm taking in every single little detail, and I'm understanding the transitions and everything now, and like kind of how they were made. And I just want to say to anybody, anyone, any singular person, any you, yes, you, yeah. Thank you for this, because somebody took the time to write all the ingredients on these. Somebody took the time to make the logo on this. Somebody took the time to take the picture of the food that was on there, right? Somebody took the time to design this thing that I'm using. Somebody took the time, like, you know how what this is? What this is? It's like $60 on Amazon. Can I make that? No, I couldn't fucking make that. You know how long it would take for me to make that? Do you know how long? That's what $60 gets you these days. So, no, money isn't everything, but money is free experience almost. It's like, it's kind of incredible. And this doesn't work with everything, but this is my example. So, it kind of feels weird. I put my hand in there, and I can feel it. I can feel the light. Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. Oh, no. But so, I gotta stay on track, man. I gotta stay focused. So, basically, it's so hard. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Ah! Fuck. Alright. So, basically, it's uncontrollable now. Now it's uncontrollable. Wow, now it's not fun. I don't know what I was saying. Oh no. I was talking about the transitions. I know that, but
basically everything in my life has come down to this moment. It's feeling like, because they're talking about Milwaukee and they're talking about all this stuff, and I'm from Milwaukee and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Not saying that the story's made for me. That's just in my mind right now. But in all seriousness, everybody, thank you for everything, because you might be the person that was in love with this dog one day. So you started drawing that same dog that was yours one day, right? It died, and you kept drawing that dog over and over again because it meant something to you, because it meant the good times and your hard times. And then you started one day taking that dog, and you were like, man, I got a fucking Jeep. And it reminds me of that same feeling I had when I had my dog. And now you put your dog in that Jeep on a drawing, and you sell that as a sticker. And I have that sticker on my water bottle, and I don't think much about it. I see that sticker every day, and half the time I don't even care. Like, I don't even think about it. I don't notice it. I'm like, well, whatever. It's a fucking sticker, right? I don't give a fuck. But to somebody that's like, that made that sticker is everything to them. It's almost hard to, like, they do a perfect job of showing that in this show of I guess basically, like, when they have the whole narrative of when you first see the room in it like this, right? Not from the inside, though, from the outside, from the orchestra. So when it's building up, when it's playing, you know the climax. You have to know the climax if you've seen this episode. I'm not going to go through it, but you know the climax when she's playing, right? You know what I'm talking about. It goes back to all the characters. They do their sending off, and since I'm in music, I know that's what they're doing, right? That's the end. It's the end. It's the climax. It's the resolution. It's everything. It's everything. It's right here. They're giving it to you. So they're telling you this whole story. What I told you before still keeps going. This isn't a new part. You thought it was a new part we picked up, but we're continuing from the old part in the video, which is what they're doing in the story, which is what I was doing the whole time. You didn't know that? Oh, that's because you're not on that futuristic mindset yet. So future me now knows this, and rewatching this, editing it, it's going to be like, what the fuck? How did I know that? And I didn't know that. But deep down, I really did. Wow, that's really weird. So I guess that's what this is like. But basically, that's what breaking down Wednesday is like. Or maybe that's how it just needed to be broken down to me. And maybe that's why people say, oh, it's like a self experience. Like, it's really good self experience. I don't know. But all I know is I'm feeling good. I'm happy. I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm going to finish eating. And I'm finished watching this, and I'm having a good fucking time. And I definitely recommend this to anybody. But make sure you're in the right headspace. I'm definitely. And I want to see where this goes now. I want to see where this goes, because I could be finding out about this and secretly finding out about, myself or something. I don't know. So I don't even know what's going on now. But I just said that all to document this, for one, and for two, to say this show's cool. And they did a good job. And three, to say thank you to all the workers. It sounds like somebody's coming, but I'm not sure. So that's why I got this like that. Everything feels and sounds weird right now, so. Like, I can feel the sounds, and that sounds weird. It does sound weird, actually, so now I know what they mean by that. It's not that you can feel the sounds, it's that you almost are the sounds. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like if you know music, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you are the sound. So she's playing the violin. And it's kind of like a solo, really. The rest of the stuff is just added in. So when they're doing their sending off to all the characters, that's them. Like, the counselor, she's like a bunch of stars and bells and whistles, right? And that's the part where it's like, okay, the director, the conductor, is like, okay, bells and whistles, you have your time, okay? Brass, woodwinds, boom. Strings, boom. Drums, boom. That's what they're doing. They're sending everyone off. But it's all their emotions you're feeling from deep within, and it's building, 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 all to, and then it's nothing. And it's like, it felt like something was supposed to be there. Why isn't anything there? And then you're just left with them two. Boom. And you realize, oh, it's not the end of a movie. It's the pilot of a series. Duh. This is the start. It's the beginning. Dumbass. Watch the fucking show. That's what it's telling me. And they did an amazing job of that. Everything was done phenomenally. And I guess it's impressive at my own level to be able to understand all that. So I want to take a second for myself and give myself a pat on the back because I can understand it. Thank you very much. But at the same time, I can understand everything that they've done. I understand coffee enough to know, okay, what do they mean when they say quad? You know what I mean? I understood. I know style enough. I know time enough, interior decoration enough. I know movie sets enough. I know sound design enough. I know cameras enough and lighting enough to know why this was done this way and why it couldn't have been done better. Okay, timely mattered too because it's not a movie, it's a show. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so it's like, is it perfect? No, but it's probably as perfect as it could be. And they're actually putting a lot into this series, it seems like. Or here's where it's the devil's in the details, right? The devil's in the details. But that goes both ways. So people think the devil's in the details is a bad thing because they hear the devil and they hear details all. Well, yeah, because if you're trying to be perfect, right? The devil was perfect. Oh, that makes sense now too. That makes sense why he was like a fallen angel, is because he was so obsessed with perfect. I don't know if that's true, but that's my thought process on it. It's my philosophy. I just made that up right now. But you're trying to be perfect, right? The devil's in the details. You're trying to be perfect. So you're trying to like look at all this stuff and you're like, why isn't it like working? And then you have her like in this scene that just pops up and like I can't really show you, but it's like everything in the scene is lit and then she's just there, black. And then she's like walking her scorpion and shit. Right? The visual aspect is opening your eyes as well. It's not just the noise. You're not even noticing the noise because your vision tells you what to hear. You never thought about that before, probably. It's probably like you smell and then you taste, right? Coffee, weed, candy, sex. I mean, like literally anything. Water, like, I mean, water has a smell, right? What does it smell like? It smells like water. You know what it tastes like by its smell. It's the same thing. And you know what it tastes like by its feel. It's the same thing. That's what it is to be wet. That's what it is to be, you know what I mean? So it's like they're showing that really well. Or maybe I'm just tripping. But either way, I think I do know what I'm talking about. To somebody normal, they wouldn't explain, they wouldn't know what I'm saying. They'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But if you're in my world, if you're someone who's like, okay, you're into smoking, you're into tea, you're into coffee, you're into working out, you're into, you used to, you know, you look like me, right? Like you fucking are tatted up and you look like her and you're wearing all black and shit. But I'm also a rapper and like grew up in the fucking hood and you know what I mean? So like all this stuff and looking at what I've tried to make out of my life versus where it's come from, this is who I am somewhere in the middle. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. It's almost like my whole life's unraveling before me. But I feel like that's not why I waited to watch the series until now, because there's a specific reason. So what is this happening? You know what I mean? It's almost like, is this real? Is it? I don't know. But it is. It's just everything my life. Like I grew up in Milwaukee. They're mentioning Milwaukee. Why is that? I don't know. But it is happening. And then all the music and stuff, and me being in band class, I can really understand and break that all down. And then going back and teaching myself new lessons and structures on not only music but on English. And that's really where all this comes from. Is music comes from English, or not English, but understanding where English and music meet. That's what rapping is. It's almost the third leg. It's like if you're kind of trying to like, you can't really run yet. But now you have another leg that's just doing this. And you're like, okay. Now you just got to keep up. That's what rap's doing, right? Rap is a subtle way of taking you from shifting your focus. That's exactly what it is. It's a subtle way of shifting your focus from one area to another area without you even noticing it. And that's why people say, like me, you don't even understand that rapper. And it's like, you don't. But you don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, you don't take it that deeply. You're just like, it's a fucking sticker, dude. What do you mean? And I'm looking at it like, their lines. Dude, it's a fucking sticker. That's the difference between someone and their art. And that's why everybody needs to be respected and thanked. Because that's what this is. $60. Someone figured out how to make the light come out of this and project, and then it's actually 2 projectors. You know, one for the stars. Right? If I cover them up, there's no stars. One for that. If I cover that up, there's no universe. It's just the stars. So, we're not even that advanced to that point, right? We're not even to that point. But that's the point in the world, is everyone's an artist. And everything is art. It's just where it originally comes from. This camera is art, you know. You on the other side of this are yourself, a perfect image to a creator. If you believe in religion, that's really what it is, right? So, even if you don't really believe in religion, which I'm somewhere in the middle as well, which is kind of where my life has put me, and maybe that's like the weird place I'm in, is like I'm in the middle. What do I do? So, I don't know. It's a very weird place to be, and I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know if this video is for you or for me. I really don't know. It feels so weird. It's so weird knowing every little thing that's going on. Like, but I understand what makes women women and what makes men men, and it's almost more mature to be a woman because the devil's in the details. Right? That's what it is. That's all it is. It's women. That's why they say that women are the devil, is because they're so meticulous. But why are they so meticulous? Because everything's got to be great. Everything's got to smell good. The room's got to be repainted. You got to start a daily vlog for a week, and then have this random thing in your room while you're playing this random show one day, and that's how you finally come. Hey man, if that's how y'all want to live, that's hey man, there's nothing wrong with it. It's great. I'm telling you what, it's great. But the bad part about that, it's so uncommon. It's so rare. Have I ever feel like this before? No, I've not ever feel like this before. But you don't want to get used to this. Even if you had it, enjoy it while you have it. Yes, but don't be like, I need to go back. You know, you need to like relax. You know, just let it all go, man. The bigger picture. That's what it all is. It's all the bigger picture at the end of the day. And even though I'm shaking and I'm breathing funny and I'm getting cold and I'm feeling like claustrophobic, I've never had that before, right? So I know I'm not scared of that. So I'm pushing it back out. That energy doesn't consume me because I was never afraid of that energy. And that's another thing, almost why I should do one of these breakdowns with a scary movie. All a scene is building tension towards the next scene. She starts to kind of play the violin. It's real undertoned. It's kind of like, it's in there. It's like a fucking monster, dude. I was explaining it to myself. It's like that picture. I don't think I'm gonna find the picture, but if I find the picture, there's a picture. And then there's like waves, and then there's like, in the middle of those waves, you can see, like on one side's a wave, and it looks like waves, right? And then on the other way, though, it's a serpent's tail, in with the waves, right? Mimicking the waves. It's riding the waves, just like we can, right? Yeah, they can do the same thing. You forgot. They live here. And then it's coming up, BAM! And it's fucking just devouring the scene, and like, it comes down. And then it's almost perfect because look at where my hand is and look at where the camera is. So it comes at this angle at you where you're looking up at it, and you're looking up at the sky, and you're looking up and you see her, hey, she's like, hey, and she's at the tippy tip top, and you're at the bottom of the way. Like, you can't even see me. You don't even know who I am. I'm just the light we're shining on. Well, You're everyone else, and thank you. Basically, because you made that girl come. That's not what I meant, but that's what I meant. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't you. It was the day. So if you ever made a girl come, you didn't. Fuck. Just put here. I'm like, I don't know. You were put here, right? I was just put right here. No one put me here. But I didn't put myself here either, right? Did I? Did I? All these years? I put myself right here. No. No way. Yeah, you did. Wow. That's what it's saying. Basically, is it's like everything around you is you. That's your life. That's what you're manifesting, man. And I've never picked a better time to do all of this. That's what it's telling me. Is that close this fucking trash, right? Can't have dirty garbage. SpongeBob. See, even that, like, shout out to my childhood. The TV I had from when I was young, like I don't know. It's weird. Everything's just like coming in. Hold on. I feel like I'm gonna drop my camera. But I say that all to say I can be unapologetically me. And look, I'm still fucking making the fucking bed. So deep down, I guess there is some OCD in me, as well as I figured out. Yes, remember the devil's in the details, but to be a devil hunter, you have to be a devil yourself, right? So that's why I decided to look into my own pupils and see what's going on, because when I was looking at them, their eyes were flashing red. It's basically like the universe was telling me, you need to look into your own eyes, and I saw what they had, basically, and something that needs to be contained, and it's something that I am doing a good job of, basically, and wherever we come from, that's like what's there, you know? But I say that all to say this again, right? Once again, I'm saying that all this is, and the scariest thing about this is that it's this, that's it. It's the same thing. That's the scariest part, is because there's nothing else to go to. There isn't, like, this. That's all there is. Like my face being covered by this fucking thing, right? Maybe that's just my environments. For my situation, it's also what I needed, and I feel like even if I didn't have that, I would have seen that. You know what I mean? It just makes it easier for me to see, like, yes, you know what I mean? Like, I have the Sagittarius later here, and it all started as a joke, right? It wasn't like, oh, I believe in all this stuff. I didn't love space growing up. I thought it was cool. After arguing with this monster for a little bit, I got him to work. So you have one light. It's blinding bright, right? I'm gonna go through it with you. And you have another light. It's more bearable. Makes you look better, right? Like, oh yeah. But this is reality. It's somewhere in between. The good part of being the devil is that you get to see specifically every little intricate detail about someone. I look fucked up, that's what I know. But if I turn this light on, I just look smooth and I look good, and it's all good. But reality is somewhere in the middle. You need to worry enough about you and take care of yourself, and you need to worry enough about others and take care of them. And I guess that's how I can explain that with light. It would be easier if it was like completely light, completely dark, and that's why light and dark, good and bad. It makes sense, but it's not necessarily true. There isn't a good, there isn't a bad. It's all the same thing. It's just how you perceive it. That's why it's scary, but it's not scary. It's just the truth. Like, it's been like waiting the whole time to just let you know, and like it's been screaming at you, and you just haven't heard it. And it's really it's really right there. It's kind of insane to think about it, but wow, I don't know how I'm gonna be later. Well, no, I will be changed, huh? So that means, hold on. At the end of the day, what we are as a species is trying to evolve, and that's what this is. It's we're looking at this thing like it's an object, and our mind has evolved too far in front of our face, so we can't quite see what's ahead of us. And if you lift that shit back for a second, you realize, oh fuck, we're about to hit the wall. So maybe we shouldn't do that, and maybe what we should do is slow the fuck down, man. It's basically, it's the Spider-Man thing, right? He's pointing at me, I'm pointing at you. In the mirror, I'm looking at him, pointing at you, looking at him, pointing at you. You're pointing at me, pointing at him, pointing at you, right? It's the same thing. We're all the same fucking thing. It's the same person. There's no other person here. That's it. You're the worker. It's not literal. It's not literal. That's what people are thinking. They're like, that doesn't make sense. It does make sense. Shut the fuck up. So your brain isn't big enough to understand the scale, to put it nicely. And the scale is rather large. Understand the scale, you have to understand the evolutions that came before it. That's why history and English, and not just English, the language, but the history of language is so powerful. And it's part of why we're here today, and that's why music is so powerful too. Because there's other bugs that's what we are, right? We're a fucking bug. Like, we're a fucking bug. I'm just same as the fucking ant. I just took a different path. I didn't choose it, but I'm here because I put myself here. Even if you're not me and you're someone else, you're the same thing. It doesn't matter. So it's almost like people get stuck in this loop forever, because it is forever. There is no ending, and the beginning is the ending. It's a loop. That's all it is. It's a loop. It's a big fucking loop, man, and it's wonderful. So why does it matter? It's great. It's a loop. Fucking go spins on it if you want, or you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. It's a fucking loop, man. That's all it is. It's like when you watch a clip on Instagram and it has the rewatch. What does that look like? A fucking circle, right? Fucking spinny, a fucking little thing, right? So it looks like a camera lens. It looks like you. A circle, the only thing not found in nature, right? A circle. That's the most common thing there is. It's not really a circle. Deep down somewhere, that's a atom. That's not even circle. What the fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck you are. Oh, that's an atom. An atom doesn't know what the fuck Gucci Versace is, bro. An atom bomb definitely doesn't know what that is either. I don't know if I said that in here or not, but we need to take our brains and take our eyes and put them further out, because we can't see right now. We're about to hit the fucking wall. We're about this close. We're about this close away from fucking killing ourselves. And the loop could be going, man. The loop could be going so much longer, and it doesn't even matter. We could end it, or we could keep going. And I want to keep going. Why would you not want to keep going? Why would you not want to keep going? So that's all I found out. There's nothing. There's nothing else, I don't think. And if there is, it's all about the journey. Fuck, I don't know if do I end the video? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna end the video here, and then tomorrow we'll pick up. I'm gonna do this just in case. So, it's me. Hey, Timo Cruz. I'm gonna say, officially, this was great. I definitely recommend it. Anybody, specifically, music I didn't even get into. Wow, I still have so much to do. Wow. Yeah. But anyway, I'm Timo Cruz, your host of Timo's Cruise to Mars. We just cruised to the fucking universe. And that was a great ride, man. It was a good spin on that loop. I'll tell you what, it was a good fucking spin on that motherfucking loop. Whew, you gotta do it sometimes, you know? It's been a while. You're all the fucking worker, but damn, my cheeks do hurt. Damn. So you go on that spin. That's what it's like. You go on that fucking spin, you go on that big ride, and you come back down. That's what it is. That's all it is. That's all it ever was. You're a hard-ass working person. And you can either be just that and very vain, and you become the devil, because the devil's in the details. Well, now you're just the devil, because all you are is details. And now you're the white light scanning everybody. Right? I did that with the light, right? You guys saw that? Or was that I'll put it in. You're creating the devil this whole time. And that's why we're perfect. Because for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So, for someone just as good as you are, there's someone equally as evil as you are, and you need to equal it out. And that's why apparently I chose to wear the white one today, right? That has the black one all over it. I don't know. So maybe this is the real me, is what they're trying to say. I don't know. I also got gray instead of black or white specifically. So it's kind of like just everything, you know, just I'm everything. Apparently that's what it is. They're trying to show me I'm everything. Like I'm these different languages, these different people, these different, you know what I mean? And maybe that's what they're doing in different ways. Like in this way, you know, like they're finally trying to say, like, not in this 2D way that you've been seeing, not in this 3D way, like not even in this way. Like we're trying to tell you, we're fucking right here. Like we're fucking here. That's what it's telling me. It's like, look, dude, we're right fucking here. That's what they're telling me. Something. And we're not getting it yet. I don't know. That's all I know. So hopefully something weird doesn't happen. But if it does, I don't know. I guess I took my fucking spin, man. That's not the way I want to look at it. But like, at the end of the day, hey man, I took my fucking spin and I did it a lot earlier. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. No. Hopefully this is really like cinematic and drawn out, and oh my god, it's so luscious, because it is a story in itself. I'm dealing with it right now, and I think I finally know how the story's gonna end, and then it fucking flips. That's what life is. Okay, so that's all it is. That's all it's telling me is shut the fuck up, man. That's all life is. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, I'm Timo Cruz.